Burn Unit with your host, the amazing Johnathan.
Okay, welcome to Burn Unit. Finally, we're back after a 2.5 month. I don't know if I'm eating birth control pills because they don't taste minty. Somebody just gave me some mints/birth control pills. Okay. If I can't have a baby, you guys are fucked. If I find out my womb has been polluted. Welcome back. We're back after how long have we been gone? 3 months. And let me tell you why. Nothing serious, except for my heart, which is no shock to anyone that my heart would be bad. Nobody lost any bets on that one. So I had heart failure in the brief interim, and as a result, I can't walk hardly. I can't fuck. I can hardly eat. So it's been fun. I don't miss the fucking so much as the eating and the walking. I'm kidding. I couldn't fuck before this ended. So we've announced our farewell tour to all the fans out there who wanted to see the show. Too fucking late. Should have bought tickets while I was healthy. We have announced the farewell tour. We're in the middle of it now. I'm cutting it short because the farewell tour actually is taking its toll on me. And I had a real hard time in San Diego finishing the show. So we're going to, not that if you're coming to see the future shows, they're going to be sucky. They're going to be, because I'm resting up for those. But these aren't bad. Yeah, I will be doing shows in Boston. I'll be doing shows in Orlando, which will have already been done by the time this airs. But you can see me in Boston and Providence, Rhode Island. Those are my last few shows. Then the amazing Johnathan Joe comes to its dyslexic end. That's it. I'm going to find other projects to work on and then probably crawl away with my cats and die in the bushes. Oh, I was just, yeah. The bad news. The good news is I'm getting married. Yay! My longtime girlfriend Anastasia Sin. We've been going out for 3 years now, and it was like hire a nurse, get married. And we've had our baby. So yeah, we're getting married on June 7th in Las Vegas. We're having a funny wedding. It's going to be a comedy wedding. You're all invited. All of you who are here at the taping are invited. We're going to do it at the Plaza. The reception will be at the Plaza. But the bachelor party, folks, is going to top the Halloween parties. Yeah. Last Halloween party, we had a girl hanging from her vajayjay, spinning around, and there was blood going everywhere. It was just wonderful. I'm never going to be able to top this. Well, the pressure's on because I have to top that. So, we're going to have the bachelor party. It's going to be, like the newspaper said, the hottest ticket in town to get. And then we go to the wedding, which is basically a funeral where you can smell your own flowers.
And you become a stepdad.
Oh, I become a stepdad. I have a lovely 14, almost 14-year-old daughter at home. I'm banking in the future. Mom's got to die sometime. And she'll be of age. Look at the revulsion. And she doesn't know whether to laugh or to cry.
Oh, she knows.
I think it's funny because he won't live that long.
Yeah, see? Oh. Did he say I won't live that long? I've already done it. Hey, hold up. Hey, listen. I'm not going there. Look, only the wrestler knows that joke. Yeah, so anyway, our first guest is a...
Let's follow up with the child porn, please welcome.
Well, it's funny that child porn comes into it because her parents basically created it. Listen, her dad dad works in the porno industry. He's a fetish artist.
There you go.
Yeah, actually, he's a truly talented artist, and he just happens to draw vaginas better than anyone else. So he has his niche. And the mom wrote a book on what? Anal sex. Am I correct there?
My proud of my heritage.
I'll introduce her. She's actually an ex-girlfriend of mine. We went out briefly, and she can tell you why. She didn't even have any kids. She broke up with me. So they figured that one out. So anyway, she's a terrific magician. Aside from being that, she used to be a jockey. She was born in England. She was raised in Australia, and she's had a little bit of Hungarian in her. Please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Sophie Evans.
Intro. My parents will be thrilled.
Yeah.
Thrilled.
They actually, your mom loves me to death.
Yes, she does.
Yeah.
She does. So
except for a brief time. Moms always hate you when the daughters hate you, and love you when the daughters love you. It's never, they can't stick to the guy, can they?
No, they can't.
No.
But I was going to point out something you hadn't, which was you had said originally that now that your heart was working, it like that's what ended it.
I think you're pretty.
That was never going to work. You'd be right in that moment, the teeth. No.
What ended it?
Argument soup.
Argument soup. Every time we went to this one restaurant, we never fought ever. But every time we went to this one restaurant and I ordered this soup, fuck if we didn't fight every single time. Man. We called it argument soup. Actually, the waiter knew. You want argument soup?
Two, please.
It wasn't even a Chinese restaurant. No, it was. It was the Joyful House. Don't order the wonton soup because you'll fight.
It's over. Yeah. It's over. It doesn't even matter.
The war wonton soup.
The war wonton soup. Oh, nice.
That's a
good one.
Apart from that, though, it was quite good. But you forgot to mention that in reality, you're not actually retiring. That now that your heart's only working at 15%, you were going into producing. Yeah,
that's yeah. And then
good choice.
When it goes down to 10, I'm an agent, I guess.
Wow! So it's a plan, which I like.
Yeah,
which is good.
I think she left me because you said I wet the bed, which I don't think is a serious thing. Everybody wets the bed once in a while.
Yeah, but from the hallway, Johnathan.
I didn't feel like coming to bed. It wasn't you.
Yeah, there were things you liked though about the relationship.
There were things I liked about the relationship.
Yeah.
She was a low pressure girlfriend. She really was.
Yeah.
She didn't get jealous unless we were eating that fucking soup. But now she's married and happily. Now all the girlfriends I have run off to become marrying doctors and become housewives, and they're all so happy after me. There's just like the stability they get with anyone else but me is just, they love it for some reason. They're like dogs to a bone. But she married, I don't know what he does for a living, but I do have a picture of him here. What does he do for a living?
He is an emergency physician.
Yeah, we have a picture of him. And that's his patience.
See, it's the maturity of the breakup that enabled us to work together for so long afterwards, wasn't it? There was no bitterness like that.
No, we were still friends. We were always best friends first, and then we lucked into. We always wanted to sleep with each other. I mean, I did anyway.
He kept me waiting 10 years. 10 years.
And it was over so fast when it happened. It was like 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
It's like, wow, that was like a ride at Disneyland, isn't it?
The wait in line is longer than the ride. Yes.
But there was that one.
To please her.
That one thing you liked that I used to do. You remember?
What?
You remember when we were in bed? There was that one thing you really liked.
You used to talk dirty to me.
Yeah, I did. I used to talk dirty to you. I'd say, "Get you fat fuck."
Yeah.
Drive a
I
wild.
love that. So yeah. But alas, we are no longer together, and we're just back together as friends again.
Yay!
Yeah. And I actually want Sophie to come co-host the show for me. So she's going to be the new Bruce Black without the tantrum.
I can do tantrum.
Yeah, yeah,
I can do
and tantric.
See where you went there?
Still got it. Heart might be
I tell
functioning at half, but the brain's going, man.
Oh, there.
See, I don't need all the blood to go to my extremities. I just need it here.
Just there.
Okay, so I'm going to show you a clip of what Sophie does right now. We're going to go to a commercial, then we're going to cut to a clip of Sophie doing what she does. Magic. We don't have a jockey clip.
I'll send you one of a horse though, because he's stunning.
Like he wants the horse one, you know.
Let's go back to the fetish.
Yeah.
Fetish and you want the horses.
So we're going to a commercial. Here's Sophie doing her magic, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back with more Burn Unit after
Pick a
this.
cute clip.
And we're back with more Burn Unit. Welcome back. Our guest is Sophie Evans, magician. Sophie was picked to be one of the lucky people to open for me. For years and years you opened for me, didn't you?
I did off and on at lots of locations.
Yeah. First she was opening for me at the Gold Nugget when I had my show there, and she was paid handsomely because I was being paid handsomely. And then as things progressed,
No, it went up
not
a bit
so
more.
much.
It did so well. Flamingo was good.
Flamingo was good. The Harmon Theater, not so good.
Riviera was good.
But yeah. But she was, either way, she enjoyed working for me.
Loved it.
Whether the money was great or whether, like I enjoyed working whether the money was great or not. So no, that's why I quit. And so Sophie she's one of the best opening acts ever. And I remember you being upset with me because I told you that you could no longer open for me because Kelly put a time restriction on my show.
Kelly's dick.
Kelly,
Sorry, I mean,
the asshole
Kelly who?
that owned the theater I was at wanted me to cut down so he could sell more alcohol, which I don't blame him, right? So, but I had to tell, but she took it personally, like we didn't like her act. She thought we didn't like her act. Nobody said that, but that's what she inferred. But
Thought it was because they smelled or something in the dressing room.
no, Penny's. That would be Penny's purse.
Oh, okay.
Remember that? Remember that? Penny had
Penny's
a.
bag.
Oh, we had a horrible odor in the dressing room. We tore everything apart. We repainted. We couldn't figure out where the fuck it was coming from. It was double eggs in Penny's purse for the past 2 months. In her purse.
Purse. But the worst one was the turkeys.
What's a turkey?
Do you remember the frozen turkeys she was going to give to the homeless people that she left in her car?
No.
And you were like, they don't have ovens. They're homeless. Frozen turkeys. Do you remember it?
No, she had. And she kept them in her car.
And they were in the boot of her car, frozen turkeys. Well, they weren't so frozen.
It wasn't
after
a
all.
car as much as it was a weapon. Penny, did you hear about the bum she almost killed?
Yes, no, it's even worse than that. Because somebody's husband treats that guy regularly. And there was this moment of recognition because Penny said, quote,
Your husband's a doctor?
quote, I think his hair's still in my wiper. Was he redhead? And Rob went, I think but he's not alive anymore, that same guy.
I tell Penny that he died when she hit him, so
we could say it
she
was.
still thinks that he's dead because of her.
We could have her convinced it was a complication to a previous injury.
Penny got hit by a fire truck, spun her around. She went through a red light because she had headphones on and didn't hear the siren, and then hit her car and spun her around twice. She's gone over the edge of a cliff in Malibu. And yet she's still alive. All these.
Usually dressed
you
as
gotta
something.
be really stupid or really alcoholic to survive that.
Wasn't she dressed as she was dressed as a love heart or something, a foam heart driving because it was Valentine's Day and she was a singing telegram. So she's.
I seen her being pushed around as a giant taco by some kids. She was dressed like a giant taco being pushed around by all these hoods.
How about when she had that guy passed out because of the singing telegram when you were giving her a lift?
Oh yeah, she went as a cop and told the guy that she was a real cop and he's under arrest for software fraud. And he really was bootlegging software, so he fainted right on the ground, and Penny comes running out to the car, go, 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 go! Like, why? Would you rob a bank? She said, just go, 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 go! And she gets in the car, and I see people coming out of the house, and we're barreling it down the street. She made the guest of honor faint.
I just love that. But there's always a great bit with the psychic Tanya Penny car accident, because at first you get it, you're like, oh, that's awful, that's awful, that's awful. And then she says something at the end like, well, I let the cat out of the crate because he was going, and I let him out anyway. No, the cat was loose in the car when this all happened. Yeah. Oh, you didn't mention that to the cop, did you? No, good, don't. Leave that out.
Yeah. There's a thin line between Tanya and Penny, let's just put it that way. The line's blurred. But we had a good time, man. We were together for years and years. We worked together, and it was a lot of fun, and I don't regret any of it. And you and Seth Grable and Ariane Black, that were my 3 opening acts during all that time. And we're going to show you magic, because Sophie is a teacher of magic. She actually has a show in England, had a show in England called Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Yes.
And it was a real big hit, and it was a reality show. And we're going to show you a clip from that in a second, but it was basically kids picking magicians who they want them to teach. And so Sophie would teach the girls, another guy would teach the boys, and then they would compete. And did your team win?
Stepdaughter's favorite show.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
My stepdaughter's favorite show?
My stepdaughter's favorite show.
There you go. That's a good thing. She doesn't even leave the room, and she doesn't watch TV at all.
See, it was my fault. That's
Yeah.
great. I'm pleased.
Miss Evans, teaching the girls, had a brand of magic that was a little fruitier.
Very simple. What I'm going to do is I'm going to snap my fingers and produce a lime. Lime goes into the hat. I'm going to snap my fingers, produce a lemon. Lemon goes in the hat. One more time. Lime. Now I realize not everybody is a big fan of fruit. Of course, some of us would just prefer to have a party.
So, both tricks certainly looked the business, but what were the mysterious secrets behind them?
See, there was a funny show because the kids really believed it, and we all had to pretend it was real, but the kids knew that we had to pretend it, so they would manipulate. They were actually competed against each other, boys against the girls, and we had a motto, what was it? Girls are magic, boys are tragic. Girls are magic, boys are tragic. Yeah, we had a motto and all kinds. We were great.
That's good.
We weren't competitive.
I was wondering where you got that. You used to sing that in the dressing room.
Yes.
When in fact the real thing is magicians are tragic. Magicians are tragic.
Magicians are tragic.
That's all you need to say.
Yep.
So I'm going to do a card trick, and I'm going to show you how it's done. Then Sophie's going to show you. Well, you start. The girls first, and we're going to teach you how to do a card trick.
All right.
All right. So she's going to show you something. First, she'll show me the trick.
Okay.
Then she'll teach how the trick is done.
All right. First of all, make sure they're shuffled. Ooh. Okay. I don't get out much, John.
Don't show my girlfriend that ring.
Okay, we'll do it this way. All right. Reach in, take anyone you want. Ooh, make that me, pick me, pick me. No, all right.
Cards.
God.
Cards.
Right.
All right.
Look at it, remember it. But you don't have to, because I'm going to make this really, really easy. I'm going to turn all the cards upside down. Your card is going to go in the pack that way.
Yeah.
So there's a few ways I can figure out which is your card.
All right.
I could look for the one that's that way up. I can memorize all of these and see which one that is, or I can find it using magic. So I'm going to mess all the cards up. Some face up, some face down, some face up. So no longer is your card unique. We have a messed up
You
deck.
just messed up the whole deck.
We have them back to face, we have them face to back, but if I take the cards and say snap, all the cards fix themselves.
Except for one.
Is that the original upside down
Four of
card?
diamonds is the one I picked, ladies and gentlemen. Pow.
Bang!
How in the hell did you do that, Sophie Evans?
I super cheated.
Show me how.
Super easy cheat. First of all, get a good bend in the card, so give it a spring so the cards are bent in one direction. Have them select a card. Doesn't matter which one it is.
I'll take this one. I can't feel it, my hand being numb, but...
That's okay.
Am I holding the card?
You are holding
All
the
right.
card. You can show it to one. It does not matter. You are holding the card. Now, place the card in face down. It doesn't really matter at this point where the card is. You can control it as long as you give them one more fling. Now all the cards, you can see there's a natural bend in the deck. So if I put some over to this hand, I turn this hand over, and you do it fast, it looks like you're
But you're not
running
really
the cards.
you're not really mixing the deck up.
No, you're
going
flipping this
half and
hand
half.
back and forth. So what I've created is two halves.
Was that my card? That'd be so cool.
Wouldn't it?
Nah. All right.
So now, if you really look at it, what you see is you have 2 packs back to back. Now that's
2 packs for sure.
now you can actually say as you're saying, I've got them back
2
to
packs
face,
per curve.
face to front. You can move it around as long as you put them back in this position. The pack is completely back to normal, apart from
Except
one
for
card,
yeah.
which will be upside
You
down.
might have to rewind that if you're questioning how that was done. Rewind it and watch it again.
It's quite simple,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I use it all the time.
Yeah.
Nice tricks when you don't need a table and you can just reset and go.
All right. Here's one for you. I want you just to think of a card. You thinking of a card?
Yes.
All right. Actually, think of 2 cards. I'm in a cocky mood.
Okay. All
I want
right.
you to
Thinking
pick
of
any 2 cards out of the deck and slide them onto the table.
Any 2.
Any 2 cards.
Oh, I'm going to go for the top one and one near the bottom.
Would you like to change those cards, or would you like to keep those cards the same?
I'm going to stick with those 2.
All right. Were these the 2 cards that you were thinking about?
Holy shit!
That's a card trick.
But you're crap with cards. That's not possible.
It is possible. You just saw me do it.
All right, let's do another one.
You want me to show you how that one's done?
Yeah.
Okay, here's how that one's done. Boys and girls, before the show, I told her whatever 2 cards. Look at you, bizarre in the audience. What the fuck? How do you fucking do that? All the magicians in the audience are freaking right now, man.
And what was for you,
Yeah.
Bizarre?
That's for Bizarro. Did it fool you?
No.
How did you think it was done?
Exactly.
Bullshit!
And
What?
you say I'm not a real magician.
Did it fool you?
It didn't fool me at all. I knew
You knew she was in on it.
easily.
My game is up. My game is up.
There's no other way that could be done.
Oh yeah?
She
Watch
never
this.
said out loud
Watch
what
this.
the cards were.
Name a card, Sophie.
Oh my God! 9 of spades.
Oh,
Did I mess up again?
No, you got it. Okay, here's one. It's kind of like what I just did. Here's the one. Here's my show and tell card trick. All right, Sophie, I want you to go ahead and just touch the Jack of Clubs for me. All right, doesn't matter which card. Don't look at it. Just touch the Jack of Clubs. This one?
Yeah.
The Jack of Clubs? Very good. Now touch the 7 of Hearts. Which one do you think? The 7 of Hearts is this one?
Yeah.
Very good. Now I'm going to do it. I'm going to touch the 10 of Diamonds. Let's see how close I came to all of them. There he is. 7 of Hearts, Jack of Clubs, 10 of Diamonds. There they are.
That is pretty
Here's how you do it. You have to know where only one card is in the deck to do that trick.
Uh-huh.
So when you've got the cards normal, just look at the bottom card, which is the 3 of Clubs. Mix them around. Make sure you know where that 3 of Clubs is. That bottom card is like there, right there it is. And you tell them, I want you to touch the 3 of Clubs. Now they'll touch any card. Go ahead, touch a card.
cool. Right.
Oh, that's a 3 of Clubs? Very good. It's not really the 3 of Clubs. Now you say, touch the 2 of Hearts, which is this card.
Right. So.
That, okay, the 2 of Hearts. Okay, very good. Now I'm going to touch the 7 of Hearts, which I think is here. You go for the bottom card and mix them around. They all match up.
Brilliant use of the one-ahead principle.
One ahead principle. Yeah. It's even cooler if they touch the second card, if they touch the one that you're memorizing. And then that's really good because there's 2 cards you told them to pick, and those are the only 2 cards.
Sometimes you have to know something so little to be able to get a great effect out of it. And those kind of tricks I love. And there was one trick called Untouched. I don't know if anyone's heard of that. Where you do, it's a similar principle, but you get someone else to do it. And this works every time. So you shuffle the cards, and I'm the magician. You're going to, I cheat, so you're going to get someone else to do the finger work.
Okay.
Oh, you've always done that so well. It was art from here. No, seriously art. So I don't want to touch the card, so you hold them.
It's too late now.
Then do the back shuffle again.
All right.
So now hold them up so I can see them, like that. Yeah, and go from ooh hoo hoo. Now, but you want to go from one hand to the other, like that. Freedom time, like that, exactly. Keep going like that until I tell you to stop, and that's the card I want you to stop at.
Okay.
So keep going, and when I get to the card that I want, I'll have you stop. You'll put it down on the table. That's how the card's selected without me touching it, but it doesn't seem to be here.
Start again.
There's supposed to be one in here.
Hey, one fell out.
Did it? I'm looking for one card. It should be easy. I'm looking for the 5 of diamonds in case you're wondering. Oh, did we go past the 5 of diamonds? Go back. Did we? No, it was the 3. There we go. Stop. There we go. 5 of, oh, 5 of hearts. Don't want 5 of hearts. I want 5 diamonds.
Sophie, what if the card was in my headband on my forehead?
Oh my god, that would be unbelievable. You know what I'm thinking?
What?
I'm thinking I should have taken a full pack of cards rather than 2 half packs that I put together.
Why don't you do it without doing it with another card other than the
I
5 of
can. Give him
diamonds?
another shuffle and I'll try and do another psychic.
Wait a minute. There's 2 5 of hearts.
Yeah, I know there is. There's probably 4 or 5 actually. There's
Okay.
reason to get all picky. Is that a full deck, Pizarro?
Oh.
Pizarro's the one in the room with the full deck.
What if they were all 5 of diamonds?
That's so cool!
Throw
All
them
right,
up.
yeah, toss the full pack over. Oh,
Nice.
Ooh, with the light.
Yeah.
All right, now shuffle them now from normal deck. See, that's what happens when I give cards away and they sign them and then I throw them away and then I...
Somewhere there's a 5 of diamonds on a ceiling with someone's name on it.
It's signed.
All right.
All right, so mix up the cards.
Okay.
And you're showing them to me. I'm trying to pick a card without touching it. So you go through like this so I can see them. Again, I'm looking for the 5 of hearts. 5 of diamonds.
5 of diamonds.
Wherever it is.
That
Okay,
would
ready?
be
Stop,
freaky.
stop, go back a couple. That's the 5 of diamonds, this one, put it on the table.
Okay.
Yeah, now square up the pack in the same order,
Yeah.
deal a pile off the top, and keep going until you get the urge to stop. Whenever you get the urge to stop, you stop.
I'm going to stop.
So put those cards
I'm
aside,
exhausted.
put them out of the way. Use these cards to determine what card I picked. If you didn't know, these cards will tell you. There's 2 piles, one here, until you run out.
Oh.
Go back and forth. And the last 2 cards on
Do
each
I have to
pile.
go back and forth?
Yeah, it doesn't
Okay.
matter, you can, but as long as there's 2 cards left, turn this one over. That'll tell you one thing. It'll tell you that it's a diamond. That'll tell you that it's the 5. Every time.
What?
I know! It's kind of cool, huh?
That is kind of
And
cool.
it works every time. All you have to do is see, the same with you, you only have to clock 1 card. So I look as they're going past, and that's the, see this, what's this?
Right, that's the 3 of hearts.
And that is,
The ace of hearts.
so
Spades.
I will look for the ace of hearts. And when I get to the ace of hearts, I'll say stop and put it down. They determine what card I pick.
Ah.
So then they end up on the first on the top of the pile when you put them down, and then they end up the last 2 when you
You
put
just,
them out.
all of you learned some really fine card tricks here tonight.
I like those tricks
yeah,
that you do with
you're-
anyone's decks.
You're privy to the information. Most people don't have to read books or magic instructions suck. Can I just tell you that? You kids with the internet nowadays, when I was a kid, we had to read the instructions from a book and then put your left finger over the top and do the flip around.
Yeah.
Now do this double pass and make sure your right index finger is like, ah.
And never once did magicians manage to have the writing on the same page as the bloody diagram. You'd think just friggin' once they would have figured out, oh, we write a bit more.
Figure 1, 2, and 3 were never on the same.
No, we're like, hold on, like, you put your fingers in there and you're like, can someone hold that over because I can't tell if I've got this right? And then you read that again and
Have
then
you ever seen making the Queen dance?
No.
When I count to 3, you say Queen of Hearts, come down and dance. 1, 2, 3.
Queen of Hearts, come down and dance.
Bum 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 bum.
Am I the only one who was disappointed by that?
That why you broke up?
Yeah, that's a good little Steve Martin card trick. He used to do that. It's funny when he does it. Is this Bizarro's deck?
Yes, it is. Thank you very, very much.
You've never got a deck back yet. That's not been fucked up with.
I'll
Bob Diamond's
get
deck.
you one.
It's alright, that one's done.
We don't want your deck, Sophie. They're missing cards.
Well, that's
And you're married to a doctor. He could afford to buy you a new deck.
You would think so.
Yeah.
But
Rob.
yeah, I got it all in diamonds though. So there was pretty much nothing
Five
left.
carat diamond. Is that a 5 carat diamond? 5 of diamonds. So Sophie,
Yeah.
tell me about when you were a horse jockey. You
Well,
have a horse now because you're married to a rich doctor, and they say, "I'll buy you a horse." A spoiled little fucking girl.
I am such
With
a
me, she got the
spoiled
back of my
brat.
hand, and she was fucking glad to get it.
Oh, it was so much fun. you've got to do it. You should try it. Anyone who hasn't should have a go before. It's too late. Just saying. Got a bit of time, yeah?
Boy, what's going to happen? Before I'm married or before I die? Which
Well,
one?
either, really.
Yeah, either.
Yeah, we've got the 7th. Yeah, you'll make it past the 7th. So we'd say clearly the death is the thing we're putting. You got until then.
Is she making fun of this? Wait, let me act hurt. Sophie, it's not really a matter for comedy.
Okay.
Kidding.
See, why do I have a feeling that you'll be at my funeral? I just do.
Because I'm going to kill you tomorrow.
I got the email. Oh no.
No, I mean, if I die tomorrow, you know the life I've had. I've lived 6 lives.
You have.
I have lived 6 lives. And I wouldn't bitch a fit tomorrow if it happened. I'd be perfectly happy to go.
Yeah, see,
Because I know that there's a place better than this.
Oh, he's going to Europe. That's fabulous.
I'm going to Europe. Europe in my mind. No. I'm not going to be one of those ones who come on their deathbed and go, there really is a God. There isn't.
Are you sure?
No, I'm positive. If there was a God, would he have done this to me? I'm taking my glycerin. My glycerin, right?
He's better now.
I'm getting an operation in Tijuana.
I can't believe you thought this was the wrong dress for this event. Clearly it was.
The camera has to go crazy in that dress.
Crazy.
No, you know what material it goes crazy with? This. We learned that this is the material that you go crazy with. You should wear something that's not reflective, more like that.
Yeah.
She gussies up well.
It's almost like we planned that.
You could put a pig in a dress.
And
But it's
still a pig in a dress.
no, it's glamorous like Sophie.
Wait,
Better than it's still a pig in a dress.
guess who needs a co-host for the next show?
Yeah. Hey.
Microphone.
Oh no, it's premature.
What? About
Mike.
What mic?
My mic.
Oh.
I was
yeah,
sashing.
you had it on the other outfit.
Ooh, no, I took it off. I kind of thought ahead, and then I stopped thinking.
No microphone and bam, microphone.
You gotta do it.
Now you're dressed to be the co-host.
I am.
We have an announcement to make. Sophie's going to be co-hosting the show with me for the next how many weeks, and we don't know how many
So
weeks.
many weeks.
We don't know how many weeks, but she's going to be co-hosting the show from now on. She's taking Bruce's plan, and she's going to be standing up at the wedding as well. She's going to be one of the bridesmaids,
I might hear this.
which is not what they think it is. You're going to be milking cows.
You're coming to the wedding. Well, you'll be serving the cocktails, love, but thank you for coming. Huh? I thought I was going to be,
Sophie,
Yes.
you look beautiful. Have a minute. We have to wrap up now.
Uh-huh.
I had a good time having you on, and I'm cutting it short because we have another guest that has to go back to Los Angeles tonight, and you're going to be on with me, with him and me as my co-host. So
Terrific.
stick around. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming back to Burn Unit. We'll see you next week. Sophie Evans, ladies and gentlemen.